Here we go. This is like take 56. I've had issues with my technology, issues with being sick the last few days, but I'm trying to resolve both here. So this is my first video back. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'm Digital Micro. You're on the Digital Micro Trading Journal channel, day trading for an ROI payout. It's just my trade journal and market analysis, rule-based price action trading, my daily affirmation. I see it and understand, rigid discipline and rules, flexible in outcome expectations, independent thinker, impeccable risk manager, precision-based trader, responsible business manager. And here we are, September 1st, Friday, non-farm payroll catalyst, 8:30 a.m. As I record this, we're just literally minutes away, and I'm going to go over some price action order flow levels into the announcement. And this is a 24-hour ES Mini S&P 500 chart, non-annotated, that I've got up. Let's go and dig into the chart levels. The 24-hour chart on the left is your ES Mini S&P 500, and you can see here we're reaching prior to the non-farm payroll release in minutes as I record this. And I'm looking at this dollar on the far right chart, and the dollar had a nice green come back from a prior 3-day low, but it looks like it's stalled out. So again, this is not, looking at these charts here, any reason for me to want to fade or short the S&Ps on a Friday and be in any rush just because of the dollar right here. Doesn't look like we're going to fill this gap. And what is the gap? The gap on the dollar index is this yellow rectangle here. So if we were to go back up here, I would see it come back on the equity indices, but it's just really reluctant right now, even after a big prior day. We didn't have a pullback in the equity. You look at ES Mini here, that little black candle really didn't do anything. So there's been no displacement lower. We've been all week up, and we've just basically front-runned into the new month, September. And so basically probably the best path of action for my own personal trading based on the analysis on these two charts, the takeaway is don't press buttons. Just read the tape and do not memo to the trader. Digital Micro from the analyst, Digital Micro, is stay off pressing buttons. It's just not a high probability setup here. And we're just way above and elevated, and we still have to get through the Labor Day, which is going to be a few hours open on the electronic session, but I don't want to have any part of it. I'd rather come back post-Labor Day and watch where we go with the seasonality. So let's do the benchmark next chart, and then we'll wrap. So here we are with the 15-minute benchmark, and I'm going to stick with this as my overall chart. First of the month, non-farm payrolls. I want to see 2 time periods. I want to see the 8:30 non-farm payroll, and then I want to see the 10 to 11 a.m. silver bullet. And what I'm looking for are these railroad track blue lines. That's a new week open gap, and we've got relative equal highs on the left here on prior days, and I want to look at seeing how much expansion we get above that if there is going to be a fade. Otherwise, no buttons are going to be pressed until after post-Labor Day. But I do want to watch here to see if I want to nibble on a scout team short if we have that outlier where we go up above here 45.38 into the 45.40s, maybe even 45.50. So I'm looking at this below here on the 2 red lines below. We've got New York midnight open at 45.20.50, London 45.18, and then well below that is the August 30th RTH open, and prior day's open RTH was 45.27.75. Again, it looks, if you look at the structure of this 15 minutes here, we've got a double bottom of equal lows, so I don't like that. Definitely, I would say if we sweep the lows, that's going to come in at 45.15. But again, equal highs up here, and that's got to be 45.40. So those are the levels above and below. I'm just going to be super patient here. So there we go.